Welcome to the Trailchasers podcast.
This episode is presented by Nexen Tire. We love the Roadian MTX tires, and we're super happy with the way they perform. They perform great on the road, and they're absolute beasts off-road. Go to nexentireusa.com and get a set for your rig. And the show is also brought to you by Icon Vehicle Dynamics. The Icon team takes a holistic approach to their products to ensure that all the components work together so you get the most out of your vehicle. If you want to take your vehicle to the next level, go check out what they have for your rig at iconvehicledynamics.com.
Once again, we have no guests tonight. Is that a good thing? Well, if you like Marvel movie talk and Nicolas Cage, this is the episode for you. Seriously, guys, the amount of money they spend on these movies, why can't they just clone Hugh Jackman? And then, how about this? Bloodsport rebooted as a Pixar cartoon. I love it already.
Hey, who do you think would win a fight? Nick Cage or Steven Seagal in 2021?
I don't
Whoever
think...
owes the IRS more money probably.
It's time for the Trailchasers podcast. Are you ready? Let's begin.
Trailchaser, get out there and chase your adventure. Trailchaser, our time is now.
Get out there and chase your adventure. Get out there and chase your adventure. Get out there and chase your adventure. Get out there and chase your adventure.
All right, we are already going on the live stream. It's 6:35 on Monday night. We have a crap ton of people in here, and apparently Pat Chassis and Rob Flores had a race to see who give us the first thumbs down. Tim's not in there.
Pat Cheese.
So Pat's name is Pat Cheese now because I don't the thumbs
You
down.
misread it.
I misread it. I don't have my glasses
Is it
on.
Chazé?
It's Chessie. I don't have my glasses on, and so I just make up words as like they look like that's what it's going to say. But
That's what it was gonna say.
that's what I was going to say. Well, I'm reading as I'm talking. I'm reading and I'm talking at the same time.
Pat Chassis.
Chasse. How would you say that?
Chasse.
Chasse. Chasse is
Yeah.
class A, except he gave us a thumbs down. Screw you. It is another night with no topics. and no. What?
Touche.
You should have told me. I would have started drinking.
Well, he wrote, would it be wrong to say when the show description said Jose brings topics? I thought it said tacos. That's what I said. Touche.
Jose usually brings tacos. And it's Battle of the Band t-shirts today.
Yeah.
So
obviously I won.
Obviously Foo Fighters is the best.
Stop it. Everybody knows Drive Like Jehu's like is the greatest band of all time.
It's like I've never
Led
heard.
Zeppelin, Beatles or Stones, and then Drive Like Jehu. Everybody knows that.
No.
Let's not act like we don't know.
No.
You guys want to get into that discussion right now?
No.
I mean, we got
because
all that shit over the burgers.
because the
That's a better
discussion
talk
ends at Foo Fighters is the single greatest band to ever walk the planet of the earth.
Compared to what?
Drive Like Jehu.
I'll give you that.
two against one on Drive Like Jehu. Against Drive Like Jehu.
And luckily, that's not how it works.
No? Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay, I got an email I have to read right now. All right, this is from Vindo310. And I want you to imagine Vindo310 typing this email and the mood he was in when he typed this email. He says, listening to you guys go through what the Bronco does and doesn't have was painful. If you're going to buy one, you should have been up to date 6 months ago. You needed to discuss pricing with your dealership already in case you needed to transfer to another dealership. There are dealerships in the country offering $1,000 and $2,000 off of invoice. The base does not have roll-up windows like a Jeep. Base has power windows and an 8-inch screen. Lockers are on packages without Sasquatch. Black Diamond is the Badlands Junior model. Black Diamond has rear lockers standard. Badlands has front and rear lockers standard and a sway bar disconnect. Bronco6g.com.
See, that's the problem with having too many options, man. It's like You don't know what the hell to get.
Okay, Toyota. You can have gray interior or tan interior. That's
Hey, at least you get a choice. I don't even think you get a choice in the Tacoma. It's just like you get black interior.
so, Vindo. You are 100% correct. I should have been paying attention to this 6 months ago. But as I've tried to say over the last couple of weeks, I'm living my life 8 hours at a time. Like just get me.
You said 6 hours last week.
Okay, 6 hours at a time. Just get me to the end of the day.
You're slacking off already.
It's
New
no.
job. You're already slacking off.
It's just trying to get to the end of the day is a challenge. So, I honestly, I think I'm just gonna bow out. I think I'm just gonna. Tammy doesn't seem ultra interested in it at all. I'm not in a position to want to give up the truck, and
And pricing is
yeah, the pricing.
It's coming from the guy that's looking at similar pricing.
Yeah, I was going to
pretty
say.
cheap.
Yeah,
if not more.
More. I was going to say that Mojave's going to be more. So, yeah, I should probably reach out to the dude at the dealership and let him know if I'm going to pull the trigger or not. But
Does he keep hounding you?
no, he just recently sent it. He sent another text the other day. I told him give me a few days, and then he sent another text the other day, and I just haven't responded yet because I didn't know what to tell him. I want it, but.
You're like, yes, I'm in.
So, Vindo, I am sorry that we are frustrating you, but I am certain this is not the first time. I am certain.
If this is the first time,
Yes.
then we're not doing our job.
Yeah, exactly. If this is if this is the worst that we've done to upset you, you clearly didn't listen to the Five Guys and In-N-Out conversation.
I had 5 guys this weekend.
I had it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? After that, you made that post and that about the habit, and I happened to be driving by one, and I stopped and had one for lunch. It's good. It's good.
It's the leader. It's the leader in the clubhouse.
It's not the leader. It is.
So what? You're still saying In-N-Out's the best?
No, I'm going to go Habit, Five Guys, In-N-Out in that order. I'll take all the hate mail. Send all the hate mail to
Matt at trailchasers.net.
I agree with you.
Don't expect him to read the mail, but you can send the hate mail anyways.
I agree with you, but let me tell you why you're wrong. No, Five Guys, it's good, man. But I don't know what it is. Maybe it was COVID, but that it's not as savory as it was before. I don't know.
Because you had COVID, you dummy.
Yeah, but
That's
I don't have it
exactly
anymore.
why.
I don't have it anymore.
You lost your taste buds. I tried to tell you not to get COVID, but you were anxious.
All that dirty,
and you wanted it.
dirty
Get
what?
COVID.
You wanted that COVID money, and now you can't taste nothing.
Yeah, dude. Habit. It's always a 1 and 2 Habit. Five Guys for me.
Man.
What was that? You were doing a hand gesture. What was?
Yeah, one and
1, 2,
Oh,
1,
okay.
2.
I thought it was one of these. What's going on? I miss being in the studio.
Hey, dude, that's
You
on
guys are having
you.
a great time.
That's on you, bro. You can come
If
here
you were
anytime
here,
you want.
dude, we'd all could be skiing right now. You know?
This is probably the safest house you know right now.
Okay, whatever. Outbreak.
Hey, we're super spreaders.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Jose's already had it. He's fine. He's got immunities and one round of vaccine.
Yeah.
I've already had it. I've got immunities and 1 round of vaccine.
How did you get? Wait, you guys have already gotten vaccinated?
Yeah, I first round. I go for my second round in 2 weeks.
How the hell did you guys get vaccinated already?
You got to know.
You don't
people.
want to know.
You
don't
got to
wanna
know
what he
people
had to
that
do.
know people, yo.
You don't know what he had to do.
I work for Kaiser. I can't even get a vaccination.
Do you want me to send you a letter? I sent a letter to my team. I know people that know people, bro. Actually, the letter had nothing to do with it. We had an inside track, and inside track. If you're listening, wink. Thank you so much. I'm not.
Okay, I already know that inside track.
I'm not going to say who you are. Wink. But thank you, and I hope you received a gift. So inside track. I was
What a
able.
waste. You've already got COVID.
I know.
What a,
So, anyways, got the vaccine, and Matt hasn't. It's so funny when we talk about stuff. It you can visibly see how angry Matt is. So, if you guys aren't watching the live stream, you're missing out on Matt pouting. Okay, next comment. We had a comment on the live stream from last week from Austin Hautala. He says, Jose, just get over it and get the 37s and re-gear.
You used to read better before.
Okay, look. You want me to read it exactly as
Did you
it's
notice
written?
that?
I'll read it
Did you
exactly
notice
how it's written.
Hey, with the intros, how bad the intros have been
Yes.
since you had COVID.
Well, it's his third year in office, so
Dude,
he's taking its toll.
It says, Jose, just get it over with and get 37s and re-gear it. LOL. That would be awesome. So Austin says go 37s.
I agree.
I don't want to go through the hassle of re-gearing. I don't want to deal with that.
Just don't buy a truck.
You're right, dude.
That's gonna be less hassle.
Oh.
That's gonna be the takeaway. You know what? I don't want to deal with any hassle. I'm just gonna keep my truck. The ultimate hassle.
So that you can change out parts weekly.
Yeah, it's monthly now, but
You know what's going to happen, though? You're going to get that new truck, and that cruiser's going to sit.
I've been talking
and
to Adam
rot.
about this. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm going to look at it, just shake my head, and go back inside.
And so you're going to be like, hey, let's go weekend. Let's go wheeling this weekend. And you're like, well, I got to do all this work to the cruiser. F it, I'm just going to take the new one. And then you're never going to get in that cruiser
That's
again.
exactly what's going to happen.
So, dude,
I feel so bad for it already.
If you know...
I feel so bad for it already. It doesn't even know that's about to get, tied out back and shot.
It's the boys in Wanda Vision.
Yeah, dude, they don't even know. They're just like,
Is everybody caught up on Wanda Vision? Matt, are you caught up on Wanda Vision?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
spoiler alert.
your Land Cruiser is we don't even know what's going on.
I'm
your
just
Land
saying,
Cruiser.
for people that are listening, spoiler
Your
alert.
Land Cruiser are the boys in WandaVision right now.
Yeah, they don't even know. They're just going to bed.
They just go.
They're gonna get 86.
Jose's gonna walk out to the driveway and look at it and say, "We will always be family,
no matter what."
no matter what."
And then it's gonna call back from me from the multiverse.
So, dude,
You
if
saw the spoiler alert, right? There's two of them.
at the end,
Yeah, there's two.
oh no, I saw the one cut.
I only saw the one as well. And
There's
then
another one.
There's a second one.
Okay, I'll go watch that after this.
Do you want me to? No, I won't.
No, I want to watch
Okay.
it. But
The second, I'm sorry.
he said there's two cutscenes at the end of the last episode.
Yeah.
I only saw one.
Yeah, there's two.
I thought you were a Marvel fan. You don't know Marvel does shit like that?
Tammy changed the channel. I don't know.
Well, I assumed when I saw thanks to Panavision or whatever the little globe was
Yeah.
on the credits that I think it's over now.
The shit. What was? Oh, since you know this, in a matter of months that cruiser will never drive again.
Don't say that.
Why
It
don't
hurts.
you
Sell it.
Why don't you just sell it and use the money towards reduce the payment on the new one? You can
That's
get
logic.
Dude, you can get a great price for that Land Cruiser. That Land Cruiser is pristine. There's even no reason for you to sell it to begin with.
Dude, the whole point of getting a new car was to have 3 cars just in case one of them breaks. That's real first world problem.
That
dude.
seems like a poor decision. You could sell the Land Cruiser
I know I can.
and put a good chunk on that Mojave, or buy the Mojave outright like the way you plan on doing it. Sell the Land Cruiser and use that to get your wife a car. Act like you care about her.
Dude, I told her, I'm like, you know what? I already have an off-road toy. Let's just get a nice family car. That's what that whole discussion was too. And she's like, nah, just get whatever you want.
It's a trap.
Oh, that is a total crap.
Right?
5 years from now, she's going to be like, you MFer. I let you get whatever car you want.
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh,
She's gonna say, I want another kid, and he's gonna say no, and she's gonna say Mojave.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that conversation's gonna go.
Put it this way. I thought something came up where I thought I wasn't going to buy anything because we thought something might have happened. And I was just like, oh, shit.
Were you disappointed? Were you
I'm like, so we're not getting a new car?
I'd like you to introduce my new son. His name is Mojave.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, so we're not going to get a new car now?
It's Mojave Disappointment Alvarado. That's funny. Or not, depending how you look at it. I would say, dude, just sell the cruiser, man. Get the money, sell the cruiser, put that big chunk down as a down payment.
Well, look, we've been saving to put a big chunk. So the deposit or the down payment has already been factored in, right?
Okay, so then sell the cruiser and double it, and go from whatever payment to almost nothing.
Yeah, that's true too. You can do that too, but
right. So one of your big drawbacks is the down payment. I mean, is the monthly payment. If you double that down payment, you've now reduced your monthly payment to half that.
True, but it's just look. I don't know what's gonna happen in 3 months. All right, I might not even have a job
At this rate.
Yeah,
At this rate.
from the feedback I'm getting. You know what, dude? I don't even know.
All right, a couple articles from Rob Flores. Thank you, Rob. He seems to throw things our way, and we try to get to him. He had some for last week, and we didn't get to him. He said that he sent an article that says five Jeep Wrangler trims that go beyond graphics, and let's see here. I'm reading to see if it's worth anything. No. Oh, do you guys remember this one? The 2012 Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Jeep?
Those are actually still go for a pretty penny.
I wanted one. I wanted one bad.
I wanted one too.
Yeah, those were badass. The Moab version. Yeah. Let's see. What's the next article Rob sent? 2022 Ford F-Series Super 2D truck gets bigger screens, which I think... If you look at, and I'm looking at a picture of it,
are they like kaleidoscope too? You know, it's just kind of like blurry or like looking like stained glass, just like the windows.
No, they fixed that in the F-250.
Oh.
But I think that's standard in all vehicles now. I mean, the 6 like I think mine's a 6 or an 8-inch screen on my Ford.
That's actually barbaric by today's standards.
Yeah, I think you look at my buddy's Tesla, it's a 13-inch tablet.
Like a tablet.
It's a giant tablet. I mean, I think it's going to get to the point where the infotainment screens are going to be 12 inches by standard.
So the standard on the Jeep is a 7-inch, and then the upgraded one is 8.4, and the New Frontier has a 9-inch.
How much extra do you have to pay for that 1.25 inches?
I'll pay whatever I have to pay, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whatever
the price is, I'll pay double, dude.
Honey, look, for an extra...
Yeah.
It only
Two
costs...
screens next to each other.
Whatever.
For girth or for length?
Both. Whichever you need.
Yeah. That's your selling point, honey. It comes with an extra 1.5 inches for
like,
$200 a month.
Is that the only thing that comes with it? Yeah.
But I think all auto manufacturers are trying to push the boundaries.
Dude, the TRX has like a Tesla looking.
The vertical tablet. Yeah.
All those new Rams and even the Fords now. I think the Bronco's gonna have like a 12-inch option. I think.
Oh, my. Speaking of we were up at my mom and dad's house, and I sat in their truck that's exactly like mine, but it's a 2021 Ranger.
Except it's a nicer looking color. It's a nice looking red.
It's very cute. But their infotainment center is like clearly a couple versions newer than mine, and I like the whole layout way better. So I got to figure out if I can upgrade the infotainment center on the Ranger.
Probably.
It constantly is asking for updates.
And you never just like,
well, because I turn it on because I'm going to leave. I don't turn it on to connect to the Wi-Fi in the driveway. But I'm going to have to do that one of these days. Come home from work and just sit there with it connected to the Wi-Fi and update it. Unless there's a way to do it, like plug it in USB or something.
Probably through your phone hotspot or maybe.
Yeah, hotspot it or whatever. But yeah, I want to update that. So if anybody is a Ford technician that knows how to do that, please drop me a line. And then he said another one, 13 top-rated car and SUV tents that will make camping better. And it's all about rooftop tents. This mini-built Overlander tent is $1,020. Do you guys know that? That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not a bad price. I wonder, quality-wise, if it's out.
But that Go Fast Light is $1,200.
Really?
And it's but it's on back order. I think it's like a year back order. And it's a clamshell. It's like easy deployment and
Oh, really?
yeah, GFC.
Huh. But they go fast. The ones that make the campers.
Yeah, they make that light version. It's just like a thin clamshell one.
I've never seen
$1,200. It was huge news when it came out like in August or September last year.
I didn't see it.
Yep.
Then, so I mean, that's all kinds of rooftop tents. And Rob was asking about. He sent me a message about the Gazelle versus the Shift Pod.
Who do we know that has the Gazelle?
Rocklander Project, Billy.
Oh, okay. I mean, we stayed in those shit pods. No, they weren't shit pods.
No,
they were legit.
They were
dude.
legit.
That's like, you know what I thought about when I saw those tents? It was like a UN like.
That's how it started. Their whole thing started for disaster recovery.
Yeah.
So they would, work. They would work with FEMA and government organizations and go deploy those tents because those tents were modular and you can zip them together to make a giant.
Yeah, well, they had that giant like
in the middle.
In the middle,
yeah,
they had them all connected. But
yeah.
The one me and Matt stayed in, I mean, it survived Matt for the weekend.
I was saying it was wrecked afterwards. You don't want to.
Speaking of FEMA, I called FEMA in after I was done with it.
I mean, you didn't want to go in there after we were done with it, but it held up. The zippers were good.
The zippers were amazing.
Thumbs up on the zippers.
The ventilation with the portals all the way around was great. It has the exit flaps for cables to go in and out for generators and stuff.
Yep.
The material is a thicker.
It's thick, dude.
It's a thicker insulate because it was cold as balls that year, and I was fine in my tent. I mean, all around the Shift Pod is, and we even had the guy. Matter of fact, Rob, go back to one of our episodes. We had the guy from Shift Pod on to talk about it. The Shift Pods are amazing. They are great.
I still say we should have bought one for the price we're getting them that day.
Yeah,
that day.
Yeah, I just wasn't in a position to spend any money at that time. I just bought the truck. So he was asking the difference between the Gazelle and the Shift Pod, and from my uneducated assessment, it seems like the structure and basic principle is the same, but the materials are very different.
I've never had hands-on like experience with the Gazelle, but I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, but
from what I've seen online, like from YouTube videos, it seems like the Shift Pod is more robust.
Yeah, so the Gazelle seems like that a collapsible structure with your standard tent material on it, right? And the poles and frame of the Gazelle is less heavy duty than the Shift Pod. The Shift Pod, if you go out to Johnson Valley and there's a windstorm, or Pismo Beach and there's a windstorm, whatever, that Shift Pod ain't gonna move. You're gonna be that's a great shelter. You're gonna be fine. But I honestly don't know what the price difference is between the two, and I think what it comes down to is use case.
Well, Rob's saying the Shift Pod Mini is $399 right now. That seems like a pretty good deal.
Yeah, but the Mini, if I recall, I believe
that's the one I wanted to get.
But isn't that like a one-person tent?
It's like a 2 or 3 person tent. What are you gonna have in there, dude?
I have a wife and daughter.
You guys fit?
I remember that being very, very small. Like it doesn't. I'm trying to look to see what it says. Dimensions.
I was trying to get one of those minis for me and Matt.
It's 72 by 72.
The smaller the better.
The mini.
Two guys.
The mini is the 72 by 72 by 56. So it's basically a 6-foot square by 56 inches tall, 5 foot or less than 5 foot tall.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
That's what I'm saying. So it's for like you. 6 foot square, your toes would be touching.
I'd have to sleep diagonally,
even diagonally.
Even then,
yeah, you'd be touching. That's what I was saying. Like for one person, maybe like if you were doing a solo run, I could see the Mini.
Yep.
But if Rob's going to take his 2 girls,
but why does he need a tent? Dude, what's with you and Casey needing tents that sleep 8 people? He's like, yeah, but the T8 sleeps to 8 for 470. But why do you need it so big?
It's wishful thinking on both their parts. They think there's going to be a party in their tent.
I don't understand. Like Casey's tent gets bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah, nothing else gets bigger, that's for sure. The Shift Pod 2 and Blast Shield is $12.99 right now.
That's a lot.
But that's a nice big tent.
That's one of those things. If this is gonna be like your life, or not even lifestyle, but like you're serious about this hobby for the next few years, and are really gonna take advantage of it, I'd say go for it all day. But you'd have to get used to it. Like for $12.99,
the Shift Pod XL is $2,500.
because then at that point it's like you're at rooftop tent territory.
Yeah. Or
above.
and then some. Yeah. Whereas the Gazelle, let me see if I can show. Where's the camping tents for Gazelles? Yeah, the Gazelle T4, which sleeps 4 to 8 people, it's out of stock. The T8, which will sleep 8 people, is only $479. So you got more room, just less robust. I think but 99% of the time, if we go someplace if it's that bad, most of us are packing up. If the wind and rain and snow, and if the weather is that bad that it's going to collapse this tent, we're packed. Matt's not sleeping in that. He's out.
Yeah, his CPAP machine went out. He's like, all right, see you guys later. I got to go.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
He drove 3.5 hours. 4 hours by the time he got to the road.
Yeah. So Rob, I don't know the answer to your dilemma.
And shame on you for asking us for advice.
Yeah. You should failure number 1 is coming here for valuable information. I just think it depends on use case, because
yeah, like I said, look, the Shift Pod is going to be higher quality, right? From my observation, just from having actually spent some time in the Shift Pod, it was like, dude, it held up. It didn't move. It was sturdy, great build construction. The Gazelle, I'm assuming from what I've seen,
it's heavy.
It's heavy, dude. The Gazelle,
but I would say in a good way, it's heavy.
Yeah, I would want it. I wouldn't mind that weight either.
But that brings up another point. Like the Shift Pod collapsed, it's still big. It's still big and heavy.
Big. It was as tall as I was.
Yeah.
Like, if
it's
not
bigger
tall.
than
like an
easy up.
Yeah,
right.
That's what I'm saying. It's bigger than the truck bed. It would be sticking out of the truck bed. As Casey says, his tent sleeps 24 people. That's if you're going to carry that much weight, that's like, again, you're back to rooftop tent territory.
But if it were me, because I don't have a big use case for it, I would buy the Gazelle because it's cheaper, and for the few times I'm going to use it throughout the years, I'm sure it's going to hold up just fine.
I would think so. Yeah. To me, that seems like it's a significant step up from the
shit I'm
the $89.
Dude, mine was $30. My tent
Was it really?
It's like a summer, like just 2-pole and like a thin plastic bag over it.
For $1,200, I'm going to open up that Shift Pod in my back patio and use it as an office.
You're going to rent it out, dude.
I'm just going to put a desk in there.
You could set up the Shift Pod and probably use it as a mobile workstation.
Does that excite you, Cody?
No, I'm just saying that you're right.
A mobile workstation?
Dude, you could have used it at your old office.
It's a command center.
In the refrigerator you used to work in. And you could have had my buddy heater in there.
Yeah. Stefan says, just sleep on the ground like a man. No, that's not me. I'm an old man. And
I can't do it anymore.
No. And Joe K said that I slept in the Ranger most of the nights. I did at the last two nights. The last 2 nights at Hammers last year, I slept in the Ranger because my air mattress failed. But I have a cool cot now. I don't, Rob. I think I would go. I would go Gazelle.
I would too, just because of price. It's a third of the price. for
Yeah.
80% of the way.
Yeah.
So
And I would say if you, I think Jose started talking about lifestyle, like if you're going to get that much use, if you're going to use it twice a month religiously, and you're going to go to
even if you use it 6 times a year, or even once every quarter, 4 times,
and you're doing it like you're going in the winter, and you're going, where you need the insulation and the sturdy, and then yes, it absolutely makes sense. But I think bang for buck, based on our conversation with Billy, and now it looks like Joe K has the Gazelle, they're both saying that it's a good investment. So that T8,
what's that all about? Like all of a sudden, that's like the hot commodity, the Gazelle.
It's been pretty big for a while.
Yeah,
it's just our group of people are just jumping on that bandwagon. I guess it seems like.
Well, I think we're doing more, and no one wants to set up tents anymore.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
It does.
I mean, I got that $160 1 minute Coleman.
That one
is that what she called it?
What was that your nickname in college?
1 minute Coleman.
Yeah.
Never mind. Every time at work, the term firecock is used.
Yeah.
For sealing stuff, I'm all, that was my name in college, my nickname.
You're like, Matt, that was funny the first 100 times.
I know, I can't help it either. I keep using it every time. It's so good.
Firecock. That's an actual thing?
Firecock, CAULK.
Oh,
fire. So whenever you penetrate
like
through
cocking,
a firewall, you have to, firecock.
Firecock.
And it takes a couple years in the trade before you stop giggling about it every time.
I wouldn't stop, dude.
No. We're going on 3 decades, and I still giggle my ass off.
All right. Well, that was Rob. I hope we hopefully answered or didn't answer your question. I don't know.
We didn't answer shit.
We
if
didn't
anything,
answer
he's probably
shit.
like more confused.
But that's the route I would go. All right, we've got a couple voicemails. I'm gonna yawn.
Oh, this should be good.
We got 3 voicemails. Let's start off with this first one here.
What up, guys? It's Ed from Nashville, Tennessee. Listening to your show. Just finished it. Jose, I think you should definitely go for the Frontier.
Yes.
It's just the new Frontier is just amazing. But one thing I wanted to touch on was the Chevy Colorado. I recently just bought a new to me truck, a 2011 Chevy Colorado, the first gen, because apparently I wanted the hardest truck ever to lift in 4-wheel. But anyway, while I was researching what to lift on my truck and how to get 33s on it, I found a couple companies that are making coilover conversions for the newer Chevy Colorados. I don't have any of their names right now, but it's something you could look into if you want to go that route. But honestly, I think it's kind of ugly. Anyway, see you, bye.
Yeah,
It's about time.
all the companies that make lists for first gen Colorados is just a link to the Toyota website to buy a Tacoma.
Oh shit! He called right back. Hold on one second. Let's see what the second round is.
Sorry, this is Ed from Nashville again. As far as Frontier versus Gladiator, 300,000 miles on a Frontier, not really all that shocking. 300,000 miles on a Jeep.
You can't even finish. All right, look. First,
He's 100% right
hold
though.
on. Let's 2 things. One,
It still doesn't matter. Like,
One.
they still hold their value. Jeep people don't care.
I know. One, he's from Tennessee, so he's biased to.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's where the Nissans are. Okay, I get that.
2, dude, we see all these Jeeps that have well over like 150,000 miles, and they wheel the shit out of these things. I mean, I always give them shit for breaking down, but they last, dude.
But I will say that was the 4.0. So
Yeah, but
the
even the new
XJs, I'm just saying the XJs, the TJs,
Yeah.
that 4.0 engine will run for eternity. I
Yes.
don't know about the 3.8 than the 3.6.
The 3.8 is just as reliable. It's just underpowered. And then the 3.6, it had, I think, a couple issues when it first came out. But, dude, it's in every single, like, car in FCA right now. It's the V6 in all the minivans. It's the V6 in the Challengers.
And you're using this as a
Chargers.
selling point?
I'm just trying to convince myself. Yeah, man. I mean, at this point, dude, even Toyota has a ton of recalls. Like, they just recalled like 1 million something RAV4s or something. I think.
I don't think. Look, there's no. You can make the argument. It doesn't matter. It's going to hold its value. You could say, I have already blown the motor up 4 times, and you're still going to sell it for whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter.
But yeah, and for me, like I've never really been concerned with how many miles I'm going to get out of it. Like once it hits 100,000,
I will
Yeah,
say,
you're
like,
done.
yeah,
yeah. I will say though, I see my car is at 202 right now, and I have no like worries about it. I just get in and drive it every day.
yeah.
That doesn't concern me.
Yeah, but still, I think you would agree that the expectation is the Frontier is going to run
for sure.
longer, more reliably,
I agree.
right?
I agree with that.
Drive it every day, sit in traffic with it. You know, it's more comfortable. Well, I don't know. Once you lift them, they're all.
I don't remember being overly comfortable in the Wrangler, in the Gladiator, but I don't remember not being. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
It's not going to win any comfortable awards, right? It's not made to be the most comfortable car.
We didn't get to drive it back home.
Yeah.
And see how it did on the highway, sitting in it for 3 hours.
but I've been in that same Gladiator 2 other times driving around with Jeremy, and again, like I don't remember it being
like when you were in it, you were like, man, this shit sucks. Like, were you uncomfortable?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember feeling uncomfortable. Like in the Toyota, I physically felt uncomfortable. The Ford is extremely comfortable. Like I don't remember either way being one or the other in the Gladiator.
It's that comfortable.
Yes, dude. The truck is so comfortable.
Well, you do sleep it in a lot. Like,
Yes. Okay, got one more voicemail.
Hey, it's me. I am driving up the hill to Mom and Dad's house on an early Saturday morning. It's beautiful. It's the first time I've come up the 330 in a long time, and the first time in a long time that I've been able to drive the 330 without the girls in the car. So you have an idea of what my plan was when I hit the road. And I've come to the realization that Jeep either has made a vehicle in the Wrangler that is incapable of driving faster than 12 miles an hour on the mountain roads, or they only sell the Jeep Wrangler to people that suffer from low T. Jose, which one is it?
So, yes, I drove up. Matt and I were up there on Saturday at my mom and dad's house, and I'm driving up, and I kid you not, like,
were you stuck behind Jeeps?
it just seemed like every time I came around a corner, like Matt, you know what that's like when you're like, okay, passing lane's coming up, and I'm leapfrogging.
I know where they all are.
I know. And right before you get to the passing lane, you do that thing where you back up a little bit, give yourself some room.
Like you slingshot?
So that you can floor it. And as soon as that passing lane, by the time you get full speed, you make the turn into passing lane. And I swear to you, there was at least 4 Jeeps on the way up the hill that I'm like, what the F are you doing? Why are you driving 30 miles an hour?
Were they on like 37?
No, they were like stock Wranglers.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, man.
It was and it was just like,
hey, man, look who you're talking to, all right? I don't go up that hill either. Like, I'm a turtle going up that hill.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it the low T thing?
Yeah, I have low T.
And so you need the big Gladiator to offset the T ratings.
Just visually, not like actually like going to change me. I don't know. It might. It might produce more T if I drive a Jeep Gladiator on 37s.
Matt,
your body might say, oh, this Gladiator's taking care of all the tea. I don't need to make tea anymore. And then you just
That's true. It's like steroids, dude.
exactly. You better watch out.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, nothing drives me more insane than somebody you're sitting behind that Jeep or a truck, like a moving, like a panel truck or something, going up the mountain, and I know there's a passing lane coming, and I'm only going to be able to get 5 of these cars, and I'm still going to get stuck behind that truck, and he won't pull over.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Crawler Junkie says, never drive the 330, take the 38. I usually take the 38 when I have the girls with me because it's less windy, it's more picturesque, but...
There's less passing lanes.
Yes, there's less passing lanes, and it's like an extra 10, 12 miles, something like that.
Which is like another 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, so when I don't have the girls... And Tammy hasn't listened to the show lately, so I think I'm okay. When I don't have the girls, I'm going to get up that hill as fast as I possibly can. I know I'm driving at the right speed when my tires are giving me feedback. When my tires are talking to me, I know that they're happy, right? And it's like a challenge, like literally leave the house and see what Waze says I'm going to get there at, and go, no,
I think I beat it.
14 minutes. I'll beat it by 14 minutes, and I did. I beat it by 14 minutes. I just. Going up and down that hill as many times as I have, as long as we've been doing it, you know how to push the vehicle, you know where to go, and then
you know the road too.
Know the road, and my truck, man, I put that thing in sport mode, and it flies up that hill. The
back way is the best.
It is.
18, you're down the mountain in like 10 minutes.
Yes.
It's like,
what does that have to do with driving up to Big Bear?
Boom, boom, boom. But
15 minutes on the back way? I don't know, dude.
That's a lot, bro.
minute and a half tops.
Maybe 2 minutes back way.
Tops. Crawler Junkie said he lived in Big Bear for 5 years, and now he lives in effing Laughlin. I don't know which one I'm more sad about. which one I'm more bummed for him for.
Was he getting blown out now though?
Yeah, I guess you got more options for getting blown out in Laughlin.
On the reg.
Yeah,
on the reg.
On the reg. So let's see what else. Let's look at those reviews.
All right. Let's see. I don't know if I read the one from Alex.
No, we haven't read any in a couple weeks.
All right, so there's 3 of them actually. So this one's from Alex. How do you say it? Scala, right?
Yeah.
Titled "I'll Bet You Laugh." 5 stars. Thank you. Hands down, the best podcast ever. I don't know about that.
I'm on this show, Alex. I'm on this show, and I'm going to say you can probably find better ones, dude.
I can guarantee there's better ones. If you're into aliens, conspiracies, mountain bikes, making U-turns, spreadsheets, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and gummy bears, the podcast is for you. They rant about wheeling and off-roading at times, but that's okay. 5 stars.
Thank you, Alex.
Thanks, man.
Next one is from M. Rowell. M-R-O-W-L. M. Rowell?
Mrow.
Titled "No Taste in Trucks." See, that's a more appropriate review. Unfortunately, they talk about Nissan trucks a lot, but soon they will see the error in their ways. Outside of bad trucks and dumb mountain biking, these guys are funny and entertaining.
See, I don't know, because Alex likes the mountain biking.
See, yeah, we're 50-50.
50-50.
And then the last one from Wednesday from Zashai?
Z.A. Shy.
Yeah, Z.A. Shy 299.9. The podcast you didn't know. What?
The podcast you didn't know you were missing.
Oh, I only see.
Oh, no, the title says the podcast you didn't know you were missing.
And it reads, just download and listen. End of story. The guys are funny and talk about everything. Huh.
We do talk about it when we don't have somebody scheduled. It ends up like
it's a shit show.
I'm always concerned. I was telling Tammy earlier today, I'm like, we don't have an interview scheduled today. I guarantee neither one of the guys have any topics. I'm going to go try to find something to pull together. And then I found that Rob had sent us those emails. Thank you, Rob. And it always ends up, I'm like, what are we going to...
like an hour and a half.
Yeah, what are we going to talk about? And it's an hour and a half of absolute nonsense.
Well, let's be honest.
I have topics.
Okay.
We can talk about Dodgers. Spring training has started. The Dodgers have they're looking pretty good this year.
And how do you dare give me
shirts?
How do you dare give me shit about mountain biking and you want to talk about baseball? Mountain biking at least has wheels and is in the dirt, and you're talking about baseball.
Stop it. People pay millions of dollars to watch baseball. I would pay not to ride a bike. Enough said.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, we have not been out in the dirt. Like it's been a rough
several months.
Yeah.
Joe K was trying to pull something together, and I wanted to go. And
I know opportunities have been presented to us for sure. It's just bad timing. Like it's always, I don't know. But I gotta get a handle on work. I think it's gonna happen soon, and that'll help. I just been working a lot on the weekends right now, and Tammy had COVID for 3 weeks. It's been a tough, like you said, and you've had it even worse for longer. Honestly, I don't even remember the last time I went wheeling. I don't remember.
Well, it was before October of last year.
I know that. But
October,
I don't remember the last
December,
trip, though.
January, February, March. 5 months?
Yeah,
man.
Dude.
Because you didn't go on the Kessel Run.
I did not go.
I didn't go on the Kessel Run because I was in a cast.
Well, you were there.
Yeah, I was there to set up the tent.
Yeah.
But yes, I don't remember what your last trip was.
Me neither.
We should do just a day trip to El Mirage.
We should.
That was fun.
We should. I can't do it this weekend. I already made plans. Rob just reminded me I had something else that he sent me to talk about on Instagram. Okay, so Rob sent a post on Saturday, March 20th at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. The ORV Club is doing a Superstition Mountain Desert cleanup. It is Saturday, March 5th, or Saturday, March 20th, 2021, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you go to ORV Club on Instagram, they have that posted. Rob, is this your club or just someone that's associated with the club?
No, I think he's part of that club.
Well, he's part of a club down in San Diego. I just don't know if it's this one or
just a club.
Yeah, but this is a cool. So we did the Johnson Valley cleanup. Oh wait, we did.
Yeah, see,
that's right.
You didn't even go to that. No. We did the Johnson.
What am I even doing on the show?
I don't know. We'll work on it.
Hey, you know why you didn't go? Because you were studying.
That's
for
right.
School. What a waste of time.
Yeah.
What a waste of time.
Look at what you're doing now.
Look how that turned out. Dude.
I feel bad. Jose tried to better himself, and he ended up in air conditioning. Oh man, dude, you hang out with the wrong crowd, you go down the wrong path, bro. That's what I'm saying. So Rob says
it's bound to happen.
Rob said that this group is a group of his friends, another club. So check him out. Go out to ORV Club on Instagram and join. We did that.
At least somebody has friends.
Yeah, we did that. Oh yeah, the Anza Borrego trip's coming up as well. We did that. What's it called? The Johnson Valley cleanup, and that was really cool. We ended up spending,
Was it?
Yeah, it was. We did it was really cool to do. It was disappointing in that it was so bad and it needed so much cleanup.
Yeah, but
it was really cool to participate in that and feel like you made a difference and so if you are down in that area to do Superstition Mountain cleanup, you should go to ORV Club or at ORV Club and check it out.
If it's anything like Johnson Valley a few months ago, it really needs it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
faith in humanity might take a hit.
And then
that was bad.
Dude. It was really bad. It was really bad.
Yeah, and you guys put the cherry on top of that burning RV.
We didn't burn the RV.
Had nothing to do.
I know, but it's just like
RV burning.
It's I don't know if it's serendipitous or.
Can you explain Serendipitous, please?
Nah, it's just a movie I saw.
Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, it's
okay.
about a $5 bill or some
Yes.
shit, right?
You take.
Wait, is this a transition warning? Wait,
Whoop, 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 whoop. So, okay, this is Kate Beckinsale in her heyday. Let me just tell you,
Hey now.
the movie wasn't bad enough to make me turn it off. That's all I'm saying. But the whole premise of the movie,
Hey, it's
yeah, it's that same time frame.
Hey,
It's
bro,
that-
she banged her husband's friend, dude.
what? I'm not married to her. I just was looking at her on the
Yeah.
screen.
Hey, dude, like,
Hey, she thought he was dead.
yeah. So you're gonna have a kid with your dead husband's friend?
What movie are we talking about?
Pearl Harbor.
Oh, well, okay, but Underworld. Come on. She makes up for it in Underworld, dude. She makes up for it in Underworld. I don't care. She can walk around Underworld all day long.
She can make it up to me in whatever movie.
But Serendipity, this movie...
Serendipitous.
Serendipity is the name of the movie, and it was John Cusack and her, and they meet at a bookstore.
Oh, that's realistic.
Yes. So, yeah.
Wait, on the fact that John Cusack's in a bookstore or Kate Beckinsale's in a bookstore?
No, he's saying Kate Beckinsale and John Cusack.
2 words to John.
He's pretty smart, dude.
Yeah.
Away.
Hey, dude, I can tell you firsthand, personality counts, bro. Personality counts.
I don't care. I don't care if he has the personality with an additional
Packing
10 inches somewhere. Yeah, exactly.
Packing heat.
That ain't happening.
So, anyways, this movie,
Bad
they meet at like a bookstore or something, and he's trying to get her phone number, and she does some dumbass shit. She says, "Well, here's what we'll do." She writes her phone
Were you
number.
trying to have an English accent?
No. She says, "Here's what we do." She writes her phone number on like a $5 bill and buys the book with the $5 bill and tells him that if the money comes back to him, it was meant to be. And he spends the next 2 years trying to find
Isn't it more than that?
It's
It's
whatever.
like 5 years.
He spends the next pining over her. The minute she wrote that number down on a $5 bill, I would have been out. Like I don't care. You're crazy. That movie was frustrating as hell. It's a frustrating movie.
It sounds like a world war could have broken out over that $5 bill.
Yes.
Like, damn, she put her phone number where? People could have been fighting over that.
Okay, so
Oh, that's horrible.
so look,
What a dumb premise.
it was super dumb, but I
so
watched it.
stupid.
But I watched
Yeah,
it.
I don't know how,
like-
but I own that movie.
What? What do you mean you own that movie? Like on DVD?
Yes.
Oh no!
Honestly, I don't know how it's in my collection.
How is that even possible?
I don't know, dude. I didn't buy it.
Yeah, sure you didn't.
I would
Sure
tell you
you
guys.
did. That's 2001, dude. Serendipity.
Did somebody sign it and say if it came back to you somehow? Is that how Letty got you?
Yes, that's exactly how
How
Letty
you
did.
got Letty?
She doesn't watch that kind of
She
shit,
signed
dude.
that shit? Oh my god. It's horrible.
Yeah, 2001. That was.
She called me a pussy for having it. She's like, "How did you have this?"
Oh, that's great.
So, how do we get on top? Oh, you said serendipitous. That was dumb. What else, guys? What else we have? Matt, you said had topics. Are you serious, or you want to talk about stupid Dodgers?
No, I want to talk about stupid Dodgers. We can talk about stupid Dodgers.
Well, hold on. Sergio corrected me and says
Yeah,
they met in the store and each grabbed the same glove. Sergio, come on, man.
Yeah, bro, you should have.
Don't admit to it, bro.
Yeah, I know, dude. You're wrong, Cody.
Even Jose.
I own the movie,
not to go into details.
Oh,
He just,
man.
just let it drop.
bro. I admitted I own the movie, but I didn't go into detail like that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh,
Sergio's like, it's my favorite Kate Beckinsale movie. So what about the Dodgers?
We're the world champs. That's
right.
always
During
great.
the COVID year.
Yeah, I mean,
It took COVID
asterisk,
for you guys to win.
asterisk.
There's a hard asterisk on that world championship.
No, you know what? That was the most difficult season ever.
Was it
because
less games?
There was an additional round of playoffs that they had to make.
Okay.
They had to go through. So they had to, instead of winning 11 games to be the champ,
They had to win
they ended
12.
up winning 14 games
All season?
in the playoffs.
Out of a 20 game season.
Everybody else had to play the same amount of games. It's not like they got a cheat code or nothing.
I think they did.
And
I think
what do you know about baseball?
I don't know shit. All I know is that they were associated
thank you.
with the same lab that released the virus in the first place.
Oh, you're saying the Dodgers were part of that?
Yeah,
Because they wanted to win. They're like, hey,
You know what?
cheating worked for the Houston Astros 2 years ago. Let's use biological weapons.
And to be honest with you, if that's honestly what it took, good for them. I'm 100% on board with that. Thank God. It was 32 years prior to that. I was 15 years old the last time the Dodgers won the World Series. So, whatever you got to do. You got to get Kirk Gibson out of his effing coffin and drag him up to the plate to swing a miracle bat again. I don't give a shit.
We used to joke about that. They're like, anytime someone talked about the Dodgers winning, the only clip they had was Kirk Gibson doing that fist pump, going on like for 2 decades. For 2 decades, that was the only Dodgers highlight.
3 decades.
Yeah, it was
3 decades.
So funny.
Yeah, that's pretty sucky.
Something completely outside of baseball. The Olaf events. The
Olaf and Hops.
Olaf and Hops. Yeah, they're doing at the Evans Brewing Company in Corona, Saturday, March 13th, from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And it's the the usual Olaf people: Trigger Controller, DeMello, Baja Forge, Lightner, Soundbox.
Hey, dude, did you see that Mountain Hatch? They moved to Texas.
Yes, I saw that. That doesn't surprise me at all. Hana Mananalu, I don't know who those are. Mananalu, Shift Pod, Kenda Tires, LG ECTS, Hellwig, Pelican, Banks, AFN, Alpha, X Venture, Deadman Off Road, Vorshear, Sync, Easy Sync, Z Roads, and I forget what that logo is. But looks like there's going to be a bunch of people at that Evans Brewing from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. in Corona. So if you guys want to go to an Olaf event, those guys are putting on a lot of events. I feel bad that we haven't been able to make it to any.
I was going to say, in an alternate universe, we would have probably been MC.
Yeah, well, and you know what? It's just we've it's been so tough lately that I haven't really made any effort to connect with those people or let them know that we're interested.
I mean, when you took this position at work, you were upfront, like, look, for the next few months, guys, like, I checked out.
Yeah, it's going to be. I thought it was going to be till the end of March. Might be till the end of May, but it's there's a lot of stuff going on.
Now you dragged me along to this shit show.
You know, it's funny. Like we joked about it a little bit in one of the last episodes, and Corey Elliott hit me up on LinkedIn and made a couple comments about keeping. He's like, I want to keep you and Jose employed, and I was like, I didn't know if anybody actually caught the reference. He's like, yeah, it was subtle, but I caught it. So this would be cool. This March 13th thing, 2 to 6 p.m. If anybody's interested, go down there. You can find out more information at Olaf Events.
Sergio's trying to come back with he's got 3 girls in the house, and that's why he's seen it.
Yeah,
I guarantee you. I'm going to tell you what. If I was watching that and Monty walked in, she'd go, "What the hell is this? What the hell is this?" So I don't want to hear about 3 girls.
Well, I probably seen it 3 times.
Oh my God.
And every time I make the same
3
comment.
Girls.
He's
He's seen it more than 3 times.
Oh, dude, to know exact references to that,
yeah.
like, he's seen that way more than 3 times.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, I make the comment every time it's on TV. Like, this is a stupid movie, but there's nothing else on. We can finish watching it.
I always say that about, like, when Top Gun's on or Rambo.
Fifth Element, like we've talked about. I'll watch Fifth Element 100 every time it comes on.
Idiocracy had a run like on Comedy Central for like 3 years. It was on every other weekend, and I'd watch that every time.
I had to watch that. Like, it did not hit the first time for me.
You got to watch it.
It was like the second time maybe that, and I think Tammy was the one that was like, "Yeah, let's watch this." But I remember the first time going, "I can't watch this."
It's a lot of parallels on today's in the landscape.
Yes,
it is. President Camacho.
We didn't know it was a documentary.
Brondo makes...
Duty Driven says The Hunt for Red October. Yeah, I'd say I've seen that one a handful of times.
You know what, dude? It's hard. It's a hard pass when Sean Connery's a Russian sub commander. All right.
He doesn't even try.
No. He's
Well, you know what happened?
It's straight up James Bond.
Yes, you know what happened is first day was like, okay, Sean, you're a Russian commander. Let's hear you. And he started talking like Sean Connery when they went, F it. We'll just not acknowledge it. Everybody will understand.
They told all the other dudes playing Russian soldiers, try and sound like Sean Connery.
We're a Russian sub. Can you do a Scottish accent?
You guys are all Scottish.
They don't even acknowledge it, bro. That's like when I was watching, I'm like, wait, he's a Russian sub commander.
But he's one of those actors. He's like freaking Kevin Costner. It doesn't matter what movie he's in. It's Kevin Costner. It's the same character in every single movie he's ever in.
That's Nick Cage.
Yes.
Cage.
You watch a movie with Nick Cage because you like Nick Cage, not because it's whether he's hunting cars or hunting treasures. It's what you're getting with a Nick Cage movie.
You know how Nick Cage has been on a run of like these horrible movies because he has to pay back the IRS.
What is that a thing?
Oh yeah, dude.
He's in trouble with the IRS.
Oh yeah, dude. It's been like 5-10.
I heard like Wesley Snipes too, right? Didn't Wesley Snipes have it?
He got like confused, saying that you only have to pay taxes during wartime.
What?
That's what his agent told him. So he got a little confused.
You only have to pay
taxes. Did you guys
taxes.
see Coming to America 2?
I cannot wait. Is it out already? I want to watch it.
But
I saw it this weekend.
What was I talking about?
Yeah, Nick Cage.
Yeah. So he's made a run of these bad.
I know
movies.
he's made crappy movies. I just figured that's where his career was.
But there's this one where it's just called Jiu-Jitsu. It's about aliens invading Earth and how he's like this jiu-jitsu master and how he's going to save the world.
That sounds horrible. Wait, hold on, real quick.
Is Nick Cage?
Yes,
Nick Cage, bro.
Jiu-Jitsu against aliens? Go on.
So
that's all I know about it. I don't even know where to find it.
Hey, Rob,
this sounds like a date night.
A movie night, bro.
Yeah, dude.
You know what? Let's get like a 12-pack of that.
We should do like Science Theater 3000. Like we should do one Monday night, pick a movie, we'll put it up on the screen and watch it.
We gotta
and comment.
You gotta see our profile.
Hold on. We have a problem here. Rob, lose my number, bro. He says, I hate Fifth Element. I don't even know what kind of psycho would say that. Like
she knows it's a multi-pass.
It's a multi-pass. Lilo Dallas multi-pass. Dude, that's horrible, Rob. We have major issues now.
Yeah,
we have major issues. So Coming to America was good?
Yeah.
Does it hold up to the first one?
No, nothing's going to hold up to the first
then
one.
Why even?
But it's like...
Come on.
People are desperate to watch something new on Amazon or Netflix or whatever. And I'll tell you, given that set of parameters, like, all right, dude, it's an Amazon movie. It's still good. Like I laughed out loud probably 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
Is McDowell's in it?
McDowell's.
Yeah. There's McDowell's in Zamunda now.
Oh, shit, dude.
Zamunda forever.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, I cannot wait. Now I have to watch it.
Oh, dude, I have to watch it just for that.
Did you guys watch Raya?
What's that?
Raya and the Last Dragon?
No.
It's on Disney Plus. It's the latest Disney movie. So good.
There's too many damn streaming
Okay,
services.
it's really, really, really good. But I made the point to Tammy that it's the animated, family-friendly version of Endgame, because Raya is the main character, and she has to travel to these different territories to gather the pieces of a special gemstone to bring back all the people that got turned to stone, so she can bring them back to life. And it's the same, like, it's basically Endgame as they're going through and they're putting together a ragtag crew to help them get these gemstones back together into one solid piece to do the snap.
You know what we need? is a cartoon version of Bloodsport.
Oh my god.
Hey, you know what, dude? We should do.
That'd be
We
sweet.
should stream a night where we pick a movie, that jujitsu movie, and get like a 12-pack of Space Dust. Did they make 12 packs of that?
That's go on.
Well, we could. So here's what we could do. Look, okay, think about the way the studio is set up. So we could put the camera over there under the TV the way it was before.
Yeah.
We could watch the movie on the screen.
but
No
if
one
it's-
would be able to see the screen because we reproduction rights. We can't say.
Oh yeah, you
but
can
they-
adjust the image,
Well,
like
well,
cut it
you
half
can't.
off or something.
Maybe we do something, but because we could
They would
figure.
have to watch it at the same time
Yeah.
as they're watching us.
We might be able to
Yeah.
pull it off like in a corner. I might be able to do use OBS to put it like a small picture in the corner,
or
and
like
then
invert it.
yeah, and then we could sit there and watch one of these movies and make commentary on it, sitting here in the studio.
It has to be that jujitsu movie. He's gonna save the world with jujitsu.
Look, I'll give him. I can't stand Nick Cage.
Really?
I fucking hate him.
Oh.
I can't stand that guy. He's the worst. Like the Face Off was it. When I saw that
Face Off
movie,
was
I
the
like,
best.
Done.
Dude.
'Cause I-
The
You know,
Rock.
peak for hours.
The
bro.
Rock was
I hate
great.
Travolta.
The Rock was great. What
on,
about
60
Gone in
Seconds?
60 Seconds? Yes, Eleanor, his nemesis.
Yeah, that era was okay. Well, I guess Face Off was still that same era, but then it's Nick Cage as Nick Cage playing Nick Cage in like every freaking movie. All right, you know exactly what you get.
Matchstick Man
but
was pretty
I'll
good.
tell you what, if he's a number one Nick Cage jujitsu, okay, hold on.
Plus aliens.
That's hold on. No. Him jiu-jitsu alone is like, that's too stupid. That's probably good. Like, there's no way he can pull that off. And then fighting aliens. Holy shit, dude. I can't imagine. I imagine kind of like what's that? The Last Dragon, where
Oh yeah.
with, show enough,
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
lightning
dude.
bolts and stuff. Maybe he levels up
What-
and he's able to shoot.
What movies are worse at this
UFOs.
point?
Hold on. Mark is suggesting if we have a projector, you could do a movie night at the next overnight trip. Mark, I know there's another event coming up at the end of the year where we could do a projector and put a Nicolas Cage marathon on in the background. If you'd like, we could do.
You can watch Serendipity.
You can watch Serendipity in the background, or Nick Cage's movies at another event in November. Ghost Rider. Yeah. So Ghost Rider.
Let's ride.
The only thing that saved Ghost Rider.
That's a Marvel movie.
The only thing but it was not made by MCU.
Yeah, it is.
It is a Marvel
It
movie.
is a
It is
Marvel
not
movie.
made by MCU. The only
That's
thing
what I'm
that
saying. It's
saved.
not in the universe.
Yes, the only
It's
thing that
not in the
saved Ghost
cinematic
Rider
universe.
was Eva freaking Mendes, right? I mean, you had to watch that movie because of her. That's the only reason it was worth watching.
Was she in
Castor
it? It was
Troy.
so bad I can't even remember her being in it.
Yeah. I never even saw it. What movies are worse at this point though? Nicolas Cage movies, or oh my god,
Anything on Hallmark.
Steven Seagal.
Ooh,
I haven't seen.
Has Steven Seagal done anything?
Oh,
into it?
dude,
I know he did
does
those TV shows where he's a sheriff or some
Yeah,
shit.
he has a southern accent all of a sudden.
No.
Yeah, he has like a heavy Louisiana accent. He's
No.
like, look here.
No.
Yeah, like hard Kentucky Fried Chicken, Colonel Sanders accent.
Oh man, I did not.
I don't know.
No, but he makes
I
those.
saw some video of him giving like praise to like Vladimir Putin or something like that. It's like, all right, dude, something's wrong with you.
Who,
Oh.
Steven Seagal?
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know he was still alive. To be honest,
Dude, he makes those
Exactly.
straight to streaming movies, like where he's like a Delta Force agent, and like
he's 112 years old.
he's also
Isn't he like 300
112
pounds?
overweight,
Yes,
dude.
Yeah, 450 pounds.
So I think we should start off with Jiu-Jitsu Saves the World or whatever it's called. I think it's just called Jiu-Jitsu. and we'll go from there. And maybe this is
Is that next week's show?
Is it spelled JEW?
No. Well, we can only do that if Matt is willing to come into the studio. When's Matt going to be in the studio again?
I don't know, man. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't think it would work if he was.
No, it has to be.
He's got to be here. Yeah, we've got to be here. But I'm down for the idea of doing a movie night. Just pick one night, the horrible movie.
You can set the camera up. Where your couch is, like behind.
Yeah.
On the counter.
Yeah.
And
we could do it in the other room. We could. We'd have to kick the girls out for the night and do it in the other room and watch it. Well, but I mean, we could do it right here. That's the thing.
We have to do it on a Friday or Saturday night.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah. There's got to be space dust involved. You got to get lubed up, have a good time.
Yeah. Well, we could do it on a Friday night and not record Monday and then release it the following Thursday.
That'd be a whole new show.
I was just gonna say, you know what's gonna happen? Like, people will actually pay attention to that.
We're gonna get big on that one.
Yeah, and they'd be like,
this one's like
these jackholes started an off-road show, and now they're doing comedy skits on horrible movies.
I mean, that idea has been taken already.
Oh, everybody, yeah.
Science
there's a
fiction
bunch of those.
theater.
Well, and there's also a bunch of podcasts that do it already too. That do like they just watch horrible movies and have to come back and do commentary. So I don't know that we'd have anything to add.
How did this get made?
Yes,
is like the one I think of.
Oh, is that an actual podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. With like Paul Scheer and like real comedians.
Yeah, actual funny people.
Yeah.
Actual funny people. March is Ladder Safety Month. Did you know that? Matt?
Oh, Cody, happy International Women's Day.
Happy. I feel bad. We need to get some female presence on the the show. I didn't make that happen. It is March is National Ladder Safety Month. Don't fall off a ladder, Matt.
That's not likely to happen these days.
Dig your heels in to the rung of the,
Mm-hmm. You got to pin your heel and your shin.
Yeah.
To the No, I know. Trust me. I'm like I didn't get the name Poe for nothing. I used to climb ladders and hang shit by myself.
Now you just point at that shit and you're like, "Hey, dude, that needs to get home."
I don't even want to see a ladder. I don't even want to see it. I don't want to see the truck it came off of.
Like, if you had a work truck, would you have a ladder on there? Hell no, huh? Like
if you had
a work truck right now, would you? There would be no need for any ladder on your truck.
I get something like Cody has,
a laser pointer.
A laser pointer, and a Ford Explorer. That's it.
The big thing is the new transit vans now. Those Ford 250 transit vans. I'm getting a bunch of them in at work.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm sure your productivity will drop.
Because it's a van or because it's a Ford?
Ford.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Obviously.
Adam said he was on a ladder today, and he didn't kill himself.
Listening to last week or the week before, we were talking about farting in a new car, and you'd said like, "Oh yeah, they're paying dealers to do that, or they come out of the factory." And I said, "No, just Ford.
Yeah,
just Ford is paying somebody to fart."
They're union, bro. That's part of their contract.
Yeah, right. It's a union thing. Yeah, only Fords. I laughed. It's funny.
Well, what else? What else we got? I think we exhausted the many.
I could keep talking about movies if you want.
Which ones?
I don't know. Any movies. Give me a topic, dude.
Worst Marvel movie from the MCU.
We did that.
I think we did that.
Oh, we did do top three, bottom three. Yeah. 11 days from now, Falcon and the Soldier starts.
Okay, so with Wanda Vision, so I don't care. We're going to talk about Wanda Vision.
Okay, spoiler alert. Don't tell me about the last cutscene though. Or I guess you can. It doesn't matter.
I can't. Okay, so I didn't see it either. I missed it too. I saw it post, like watching YouTube videos. Like, what? I missed something. So basically, it's like Wanda studying that book.
Wait, hold on, real quick. All of a sudden, Scott's
Oh,
like
yeah,
King
dude.
Kong versus Godzilla. Adam says Boondock Saints, and Stefan says best Bond movies. Like, no input on off road stuff. The minute we talk about movies, these guys are like, I have input. Okay, so go ahead.
So WandaVision,
Yep.
the second cutscene is I didn't watch it either. But it's I guess Wanda in like a cabin, and she's studying. So
Is this post what happened in the episode?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it's her just like living in the cabin, and then, but it's like an astral projection. That's an astral projection, and then it cuts to her in another room, like flying in her Scarlet Witch outfit,
Yeah.
studying that book, whatever that book.
Oh,
was.
Book of the Dead.
Agnes's book.
It's the book of the dead.
Okay.
Yeah, Agnes's book.
But and then she hears.
Well, it's not her book.
it's-
That's just like
Oh,
I think it's a book of. I think
witch
from-
spells.
Yeah, but I think Doctor Strange has those books
Oh,
because she's.
yeah.
it's from okay, that makes sense now.
But then she hears her kids from like some alternate dimension
No,
calling her. Yeah.
Yeah, so she's gonna open another reality or something.
So the
bring
next
her kids
Doctor
back.
Strange movie is called something Into the Multiverse. Into the Multiverse. And what's that guy's something? The Marvel guy, the Fogel.
Doctor Strange. Huh?
No, the guy that's in charge of it,
Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige. He's like, you got to look into the titles of movies, and so we're watching this YouTube video, and the guy's like the acronym MOM. That's an acronym, right?
Yeah,
MOM.
yeah.
But what's the other one? I forgot. Where it's like how it's spelled the same way going backwards.
Oh,
Whatever.
anagram. Anagram. There you
the
go.
guy said an anagram. Letty's like, that's not an anagram. That's an acronym. I'm just like,
Well, she's smarter than both of us, so I would assume that she's right.
but it's the acronym is MOM, moms. You know, so because she's gonna be in the Doctor Strange movie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I think the premise is like they're
Yeah.
setting it up for Doctor Strange and her are gonna open up like the multiverse.
Yeah,
And like that's how she's gonna bring her kids back. To
Okay.
This
interesting.
because the Vision transferred his thoughts and everything.
Okay, because that's what I thought too. When he
Yeah.
when he touched the head
gingerly
gem,
touched their tips.
when he touched the tip, when he touched his fingertip to the forehead,
When the blue tip
Yes.
and the yellow tip touch.
they made a green tip.
Magic.
I thought the same thing. He transferred his consciousness into that other being, right? So that he goes away with the hex, but he's still alive and he can find Wanda again. So going back to WandaVision and the next Doctor Strange, they've already done that. Remember when they did like Shield? You had to watch Shield before Civil War. And because they took the TV shows and they mixed the storyline with the TV shows and the movies, so I could see them doing that with all of these Falcon and the Soldier, WandaVision, all of these ones coming out, where they lead into the next movie.
So my thing
think-
is, go ahead, Matt.
I think just really quick. I think what WandaVision did brilliantly was now that's the new focal point. The new characters going into the next phase because Captain America gone, Tony Stark gone. I mean, you still have Spider-Man, but those were like the two main guys. And now that they built like that. I care. Who cared about those characters? In reality, Wanda was in a bunch of movies prior, and Vision. Like, I really didn't care about their storyline, but now I do. Like, oh wow, they did a really good job building those, or at least, actually both of them. So you actually care about those characters a little more.
Yeah,
and I look forward to seeing them in the future movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I guarantee you, I didn't even care, like WandaVision. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll watch it because it's Marvel. But they did a really great job. I was really looking forward to Falcon and Winter Soldier's show. And now I'm looking forward to that even more so.
Yeah.
Because of WandaVision.
I was talking to Letty about this the other night when we saw this weekend when we saw the final episode. It's like, for me, like this, I didn't know what WandaVision was going to be. Because when they were releasing it, it's like a 50s sitcom, right?
Yeah.
Trailers, like, what is this show even about? And I think they
even 2 episodes in, you were like, what is going on
I don't
here?
know what I'm watching.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, that was like part
Was
of
I supposed to take acid before this?
It's like, what did I miss?
Just hold on.
No, but
Pause it.
it's been some original writing, like
Yes.
that we've seen that I've seen in a long time.
Yes.
Like, you know, it took you for like a total twist, and like Matt said, this show made you care about these
Yes.
two characters more than you have before.
It
Yes.
also introduced Photon, or
You're confusing your
Rambo's.
Yeah, Monica Rambeau,
Yeah.
yes. And I thought, so what I found interesting is when, by the way, Catherine Hahn, I love her just in general. She is a phenomenal actress. She was so good as Agatha Harkness, as Agnes. When she called Wanda the Scarlet Witch, that was the first time, I think, in the entire MCU that they mentioned the Scarlet. She's always been
The Witch.
Wanda. She's always been Wanda Maximoff.
or the witch.
But that was the first time someone called her the Scarlet Witch, and that whole identity, she took over that identity.
Yeah, no, she leveled up for sure.
Yeah.
It's like,
So now it's like, what are they trying to set up with? Because Loki, that other show, is coming out.
Yep.
And when is Captain Falcon or
Falcon and the Soldier?
Falcon and the Winter
The
Soldier?
19th.
Oh,
11 days from
next
now.
week, a couple weeks from now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that show is gonna like premise. Like, what is it?
I don't know, but I loved the dynamic between the two of them in Winter Soldier. Like, they hated each other.
Yeah.
Then they, you know what I mean? Between Winter Soldier and Endgame, the intertwining of their storyline was really, really good. And I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a Lethal Weapon buddy comedy.
Why? Because one of them's black and one's white.
No.
exactly.
Oh,
Jose.
damn, Jose. That was unnecessary. No, because I just felt like that whole vibe during in the movies. You suck, bro. Call me out like that.
Who's Murtaugh?
I'm too old for this shit.
No, but this show, like, that's the other show that's like two characters that I really didn't care about. That like now after WandaVision, I want to see what they do with those two characters now.
I always liked the Falcon. I always liked his storyline. Like, he was like a solid dude. He was like that solid guy that was always there for Cap.
Yeah, and he's also the guy that you can you're like, if I work out hard enough, I could be like him too. There's some like anchor in reality, right, with him. Like,
no, dude.
No.
there is no cocktail of drugs I could take to have a body like Anthony Mackie. It's just, there is no level of liposuction and implants to get me to that level.
just take whatever cocktail he's taking.
I don't know. So there's Falcon and the Winter Soldier is coming out March 19th, and then Loki June 11th, and then What If in summer of 2021. I don't know what that is. Oh, cast Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger, Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes, Josh Brolin as Thanos, Mark Ruffalo as looks like this is going to be another good one.
Talk about natural supplements. Michael B. Jordan in Black Panther, dude. He was super jacked.
Super jacked. Oh, did you see that leaked image of Natalie Portman today?
No.
There's a leaked image of Natalie Portman on the Thor Love and Thunder set. And the way she's standing, she looks jacked, and everybody's talking about how buff she is. And I'm just like, I don't know. I think she's just standing weird. Like, but people made a big deal about it. Hawkeye,
She becomes Thor.
Yeah. Hawkeye comes out in 2022, and I've always liked the Jeremy Renner character. No,
it's like the Black Widow movie that's coming out.
Yep.
Again, I'm gonna watch that, but she's like a ninja chick, or
But here's the thing about Hawkeye and Black Widow. They're the only two of the Avengers. No, they're the only two Avengers that aren't a god or have superpowers. They're just badass.
Oh, and Falcon.
Well, yeah, I guess. Well, he wasn't. Was he Avenger? He's not.
You know what'd be good is if they just replaced like Jeremy Renner with Nick Cage. And then they just,
No, Steven Seagal.
and Kevin Costner.
they just legit.
Let's recast. Yeah, recast the whole
they
thing.
just-
Steven Seagal with
Yes.
his Louisiana accent.
Steven Seagal will be Thanos.
Yeah.
Kevin Costner will be Winter Soldier.
You can't do everybody because then it's like
No,
too
it's just-
spooky. But you do just one. You do Nick Cage as Thor, or something, and then everything else is the same.
And then he's like, he just keeps referencing the movies he's done.
Yeah,
He's
it's
just
all
like, face-
it's all A level. It's all A level actors and scenes and then all of a sudden Nick Cage rolls in.
And they don't like
Acknowledge
who
it.
the hell is this? Why is Nick Cage here? They just play it off like it's Jeremy Renner.
But he has to come out.
Oh, man.
He has to come out in that Superman audition suit. Remember, he auditioned for Superman back in the day.
I remember hearing that, but I never saw an
Yeah, well,
audition
there's a
tape.
leak- there was a leaked photo of him
Oh,
in it,
no.
and he had like long hair.
No,
I think it was like Con Air
He was
days.
like emo.
Yeah.
He was like emo fucking Superman. Sorry.
It's okay.
That one just came out. Once I start getting all excited,
I tell
about
you,
Nick
when we
Cage,
don't have
I can't hold back.
when we don't have someone on the show and it's just the three of us talking, I have more F edits than any other time because we just like, so what do you guys know about Moon Knight?
Moon Knight.
Yeah, Oscar Isaac and Ethan Hawke. I know that he's a Marvel character. I don't know anything about him.
Don't know, dude.
That he's coming out on Disney Plus in a while.
He looks like Batman, but white, right? Sort of.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
in a white outfit.
He's like,
Come on, Jose.
I was confused.
Jose's
I'm
like,
like,
what alternate universe is DC in?
I'm like, isn't Batman white already?
albino Batman.
Yeah.
The She-Hulk is coming out as its own show.
Oh, that's I know that actress. She was in a TV show. Whatever. That might be good.
Yeah, I don't know who this person is. I don't think I've ever seen her. Secret Invasion. Yeah, I mean, they've got
They're getting into like really plot lines from the comics, like
Yeah.
real deep, like side stuff. Like that's not
Yep.
like Secret Wars. I think they're planning on doing.
I Am Groot, Army Wars. They have one with Army Wars with Don Cheadle in it. Do you think so? Remember how Iron Man 1, it wasn't Don Cheadle, it was the other
I was
guy?
about to say, I'm like, how mad do you think that guy is?
That guy,
dude?
yeah. That guy,
What's his name? Dude.
I mean, he's gone on to have his own
I don't
success.
No.
I don't like that guy.
F***ed up big.
Yeah.
Because the only reason why he wasn't in the rest of the movies because he wanted more money.
See, that's what I heard too. Like that he was like, no, I want more money, and
that guy thought he was too good for comic book.
He
movies.
messed
That's
up,
my
dude. He
opinion.
messed up hard. Like
Good.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. that's right.
yeah. And then Don Cheadle steps in.
He's like, hey, I'll do it.
I'll do it. And Don Cheadle's like, what, 28 movies later?
Yeah. He's getting paid.
Yes.
28 movies and 3 mansions in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Good for Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, they did that with Don Cheadle. They just no one said anything.
No one said anything. This is Rhodey.
They should just have it. Bring back Black Widow. She never died, but it's Kate Beckinsale now.
Dude, it would be hilarious to do all of these shows like as a parody.
or Melissa McCarthy.
No.
Awesome.
She would be badass in it,
Nah,
by the
you
way.
know what would be a good
Yes.
since we were talking about Serendipity earlier as a good Hawkeye replacement? John Cusack.
Yes, I would watch that. I love John Cusack.
Because he's not like
Hey,
fit or anything, dude.
Speaking of like good sleeper movies, Jessica McCarthy. You guys ever see that movie Spy?
Yes.
Where she's like, that movie's great.
Did you see the
Oh my god, she just talks shit to like everybody. It's good.
Did you
It's
see The
really
Spy
good.
Who Dumped Me with Kate McKinnon and Mila Kunis?
No,
Oh, that was really funny too. I love Kate McKinnon. She's fantastic.
no, she's great. I haven't seen that movie though.
So I don't know. I mean, there's a crap. Who's Miss Marvel, by the way?
She is.
It's like a newer character.
Yeah.
I think she's like.
She was a big Marvel fan, like just a normal being that was a huge fan of the Avengers.
Okay.
And I think she got in contact with one of the Infinity Stones.
Oh.
And she got powers, and she like morphs into like, kind of like what's the guy with the
Like
ring? The green,
Mr. Fantastic.
No,
right? Like
kind of like that.
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern. She kind of like can. She's kind of a mix between that and Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with the character.
Something like that.
Green Lantern, by
That
the way.
supposed
Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. I thought Green Lantern was good.
I never saw it.
Oh, no?
Nope. Trash. Trash.
Dude,
Trash.
Bro, he acknowledged
smoldering.
like he killed himself off. And,
I know. But what I'm saying is, I
He
like
knows
Ryan.
it's hot trash.
I-
if he were here right now, he'd tell you, "Oh no, man, that was hot trash.
that was the greatest
That movie was
ending
horrible."
to Deadpool 2 when it's like him. He's finishing the script for Green Lantern. He's like, "This is gonna be great." And then he just kills himself. Like that's the best, dude.
And I heard Deadpool's going to find his way into the MCU somehow.
Yeah.
They need to figure out him and dude. Hugh Jackman just needs to get on all the steroids again, just for one movie, dude.
You know what? The amount of money they put into these movies, can't you just clone Hugh Jackman? How old
They won't, or
It's just like a-
they
it's
get
just like
Nick
a
Cage.
checklist.
They get Nick Cage to do a face-off with Hugh Jackman. They put Hugh Jackman's face on Nick Cage's body, and Nick Cage could be Wolverine.
Look, no. Just straight Nick Cage as Wolverine? Cool. I'll do it. I'm in for that.
He's actually more
And
believable as a
He's
Yes.
trying to be all tough.
Oh,
Like a man.
You know
he's all
who-
flabby.
Nick Cage in Con Air is Wolverine. he was
He's all
just
greasy and
Yeah.
nasty.
how dare you? He was an Army Ranger in that movie.
okay.
Was he?
He was.
He was a gross Army Ranger.
He was just defending.
Get a
himself.
haircut, hippie.
So
Well-
yeah, going back to we should do a movie night.
I'd be down. I think it'd be fun as hell. We just like I said, we could either do it here in the studio and have the camera facing this direction while we watch the movie, and then put it all up on the screen, or like you said, do it in the front room of the house. And would we stream it or just record it and release it later?
Good either way. We can stream it. That's funny, man.
Stream it to the 6 people that want to watch
Yeah.
with us.
We'd have to pick. Would you want to pick like a real shitty movie first, or like a decent one,
I think
Like a
the
classic.
shittier would be funnier.
like the shittiest
Yeah,
movie you can see?
it's got to be. It's the movie you just talked about where he
Okay.
fights aliens. Like the premise is so bad, it's going to be good.
It's probably gonna be
And
the
then we-
best movie we ever seen.
I don't want to watch a movie that we have to like. Shh. This is a good
yeah,
part.
this is a good part.
This has got to be like, oh my, we just got to be talking over it non
And to where you could talk over it, laugh, and it really doesn't matter. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't change the plot at all. There's no deep plot lines where you're like, wait a minute, how did that happen?
Yeah,
who? How did the alien take his sword? Like, who cares?
I don't think there's swords in jujitsu, man.
I don't know.
Why not? Why
In
not?
Kevin Cage jujitsu, there is. All right, so we have managed to run off half of the live streamers at this point. The only one sticking around is like Adam, and
But
so.
he's probably in heven, right?
Oh, he's having a blast.
man,
He's the last 5 comments have been from Adam. Oh, Corey's still here. Corey says, "Are you guys going to have popcorn and gummy bears while you do the movie nights?" Oh,
Mhm.
Definitely have gummy bears.
all right, guys. So that's the end of movie talk and randomness. And matter of fact, I think that's the title of the show is movie talk and randomness. Thank you guys for joining us. We will be back next week. I will work on getting some interviews so you don't have to listen to us for a whole another week unless we decide to do a movie night. We'll let you guys know how that works out. But thanks a lot for those of you that are hanging out in the stream tonight. Appreciate it, and we will talk to you guys next week.
I'm Presley, and thank you for listening. Thank you to Max and Taye. Thank you to Icon. If you want to be on the show, call 951-394-DOPE. Thank you to Ryan Torino with all of the music.